This is Dice Roller Josh here, and I just want to make a response video to a response video. Um, Juice made a response video to SR2 Joker's video about uh, developing a character versus finding a character. And both videos had awesome points, and I basically agree with almost everything. What I want to hit on is how a good method of thinking that you can take to the table or to the Google Hangout, whichever one you do, whenever you play, a good mentality basically of how to look at it for developing a character. So when you start out a character, you create a background, right? Okay. So you may make it as vague or as specific as possible, right? And there are things in that background that would probably affect your current character's action within the game, right? So let's say that I'm using one of my archer paladins, for example. He witnessed his whole village burn when he was very young, and he saw his family basically get burned to death. Later in life, when he saw a goblin throw a child into a fire burned to death, he freaked out, and he was in shock for about 3 rounds-ish, if I remember right, in that session. Um, why can't we have the mentality that after every session, what we did is now our background? You follow me? So basically, the future is in playing a campaign. The future is what our character is going to be. Every session that we do creates the past, and even though we're living in the present, every action that we do becomes the past, and it becomes part of our backstory. It becomes part of whatever character has done. If that makes any sense. So like, whatever our character does now, it's not just, oh, I think from just a static point of view what my character would do. No, it's like if something major happened during a session, then and your character had a major reaction to it, and it would probably alter what the character thinks, then it's probably going to have an effect later on. And so that now becomes part of your character's backstory, since the story keeps progressing, and you're behind. That session is way behind you, but it's still part of what you've done and your character's past. And so thinking about that, you have to consider that after everything you do in every session, say like I want to use an example with my Jedi Awen from the 5th edition homebrewed campaign of Star Wars that I'm with RDD20, that he just basically just went through Order 66. Now, his master died in the session. Did I know his master was gonna die in the session? Well, you know, with Order 66, you suspected, but you didn't know that, and he didn't know that. And he was very shocked, and he's probably now going to feel more anger towards clone troopers, and so because he feels betrayed by them, and that could possibly bring him more to the dark side, which is not a good thing at all for a Jedi to do. But it just all depends on his character, and so but now that becomes part of his past. His master died during Order 66. That wasn't part of his past beforehand. It's now part of his past, and now affects his thinking. So I just want to put it out there to have that mentality. Think that what I do now will now become what my character's backstory, or add on to it. It's just adding on to it every session because that's the past, and now I'm in the future going towards. I'm in the present going towards the future, going towards what my character will be, how he will be changed. Because your character should not be static. If you're playing a static character, that's a bit boring. And even in a one-shot, your character really shouldn't be static. Something changes about your character, something about their thinking or something goes on, and their interactions change slightly. And that was very apparent with my interactions with the character I made yesterday, the gunslinger Brask, in the Star Wars campaign I did. Oh no, the Star Wars one-shot, not campaign. Sorry. And uh, he was very blaster focused. But over the session, he became his talkative side came out more, and he was able to persuade better than he could shoot, and that came out. He developed a little bit, and he was able to talk his way out of situations, and he was less of a he got a little bit. He decided to be a little less trigger happy because he realized that talking his way out of it was better. And if we made a campaign out of that one shot, then that probably would have been what changed. After Order 66, he found out that he was a better talker than he could shoot or even pilot, even though he's still good at those things. So I just invite you guys to have that thinking and bring that to your game. And if you do that, I bet you that you'll have a more realistic story arc with your character and how they developed. And looking back, you'll see just how much they've changed. And that's an amazing feeling. So, thank you guys for watching. Check out Juice and SR2 Joker. They're awesome guys. I played with SR2 Joker yesterday. That was fun. And I am currently creating as we speak actually, creating my video for the real world inspiration for your games. For your games, so I'm using the Maya civilization right now to inspire that into your game. So I'll get that done, and thank you guys for watching. And And before I go, I wonder what you guys think. Tell me what you guys have responses to this video. Have responses to Juice's and SR2 Joker's video. What do you think of choosing acting like the background? You're always creating your background, or anything that they point out in their videos. So that's all I have to leave you guys with. I'm again Dice Roller Josh, and may the dice forever roll in your favor. See you guys next time.